Well, look who's joined us in the cockpit, old Wanagi. What you got there, honey? What is that? Is that a bone? Oh, that looks good, honey. Yeah, look at that. Is that yours? Oh, that's nice, honey. Yeah, she loves those marrow bones. Keeps her teeth nice and clean, tartar-free. That's how we roll on USS Wanagi. Hey, how's it going? So today what we're going to tackle is the vents up in the above the kitchen here, and then the vent that's in the bathroom. They go up to the cabin sole up on the top. We're going to be replacing that screen material. You can see this one's got a tiny little hole up in there. I think you can see it, can you? There's one right here up above in the bathroom. So they're all dirty and rusty or just corroded from being in there. That's where those, I think it was last week's video, it's those little like dome-shaped air vents that I was painting. I was painting white on the outside and red on the inside. I'd be all advanced and say I'll put a link up here, but I'm not there yet in YouTube world, so you have to go back and look at a previous video if you're wondering what I'm talking about. Anyways, it's what allows the air come into the boat without letting water come in, basically. And these screens up here, this one's got a hole in it, and then the one in the bathroom there, they're both just really corroded. So I'm gonna put some nice new stainless in there, and it'll look nice and be clean and help with more airflow. So. Nasty. Anyways, yeah, that screen material is dust. It's actually, I don't think it's even metal. All the staples are rusted out too. It's like just a non-metallic screen. Well, I'm putting stainless screen in. Keep the bugs out. Is the wood rotted? Sealed pretty good. Huh. I might have to look up in there. There might be some rot up in that wood, which isn't good. So here I kind of give you a look up in there. There we go. It goes right up through the ceiling up in there into that box up in there. You see that? And then the box goes forward. You can see the light. And where that light is, there'll be one of those big old kind of air vents that I was painting the white with the red interior on it. They're just like a big, looks like a big thing on a submarine. What do you call those? Periscope kind of things? But it's for air instead of looking through. I suppose you could build mirrors in it and have a telescope inside your cabin. That would be cool. Then you'd be able to see outside even though you don't have a helm seat in here. Well, there's a cool idea, maybe, huh? Maybe fantasy, but it would be kind of tight if I could just, you know, be foul weather outside or down here cooking or something while I'm underway. And I had this thing that went up through the vent that had a mirror I could look through, and it would be reflective and look out the front, so I could be like, turn it a little bit. That would be tight. Periscope, you know what I'm saying? Well, we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do something like that for just fun, a temporary thing. That'd be a cool video. Okay, so we're gonna get started. We got our window screen replacement for these hatch screens that come down into this cabin, or for the ventilation screens anyways. But we got everything here we need to do it, so we're gonna get busy. First thing is Gonna pull the old screens off, I guess, and then we'll use these as the template to cut our new screens. So hopefully this won't be too bad. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just do this. I'm not gonna make you bear through me doing this for 20 minutes of me just trying to wrestle with these staples. So I'm gonna get this part done, and then we'll jump back in on the next part. How's that sound? Make sure it lines up proper. Is that gonna do it? Nope. There we go. There it is. Come on, buddy. Down behind the stove. Uh-oh. I gotta find that screw. Gonna put it on pause for a sec. Found it. It was at the bottom of the garbage bag. Well, that didn't really seat very good. Oh well. That did. That did. Little push. Nope. Fucker ain't gonna seat. Oh well, there's something there. I'll have to redo that. I'm gonna paint, revarnish the whole inside anyways, so this is just a fix for now. It works new, looks good, will do its job. We got those screws in. This back one though, we're gonna have to take this back off and pull that screw out, but I'm not gonna do that till I get a replacement screw for it. I gotta go buy some brass screws, so I'll just get an extra one and we'll do that another time, but at least they're in. Screens are new. They look good. That's all that matters. Next project. GoPro. Anyways, so what's going on here? Well, we went to the store and went food shopping, and so I took up the settee here. Settee? The freaking couch, man, back here, and under it there's huge amounts of storage, and then behind it, like in the wall, there's more storage. And so I had all my tools kind of just in there because there's quick access when I'd work on the boat every day. And then yeah, it was just kind of that way, but there's this constant shuffle I'm doing in the boat now, because the counter space, basically counter space and shelves and stuff, I filled up with my crap. I mean, we're talking like tea and boxes of tea, and you know, spices, and then food, and then, you know, books, and then, you know, I have 2 fans that I'm going to install in the boat, and they're up on the bookshelf behind the couch and stuff. And then, like, down here is all, like, these boxes. I got these cool IP67 waterproof. So they actually have a gasket in the lid, and then four closers. And they were only, like, they were, like, just over $5 at Home Depot. And so I bought 7 of them, and I wish I would have bought more because I went back and they don't have any more, but I'm going to go back again today and see maybe they restocked or some, or ordered them, because these things are killer. They're just big enough, perfectly square, that they fit in compartments. And then all my gear, even though I have a lot of waterproof bags on my lenses and stuff, I always just do that. I always have on every piece of electronic camera equipment. Mostly the higher end stuff anyways I put my money into. But what's nice about these boxes is I can store like all my hard drives for my computer, all that stuff, and I put them in Ziploc bags still, but then I put them in these, and they're totally watertight. If something happens and I need to get out of the boat, I'll know exactly. I'll just throw these overboard. Hell, at least they're not in the boat sinking. I'm thinking positive here, but that's kind of what we're doing today, is getting organized. I'm under my bed up in the front here. There's a huge storage locker back in there, and I was just throwing my clothes in there, just pile them in there. no right or wrong, but I've got nets up there to hold my t-shirts. I can put more nets in. There's some other storage I'm going to build in. So I think I'm going to put all my camera equipment that was under my nav station here, which is a huge, another big bin. It's actually, the opening's bigger than that one. That one's square, this one's rectangle, and it's a little taller opening. But I can freaking fit 2 of these bins up in here and then put a shelf in and still have room to put some stuff up in there because it's so big. So I know this stuff will be protected. And then down here, even my 6-quart Instapot, I'm rambling again. But anyways, lion's mane is supposed to help with all of Alzheimer's, kind of a preventative, but also, I'm rambling again. But then stop. U.S. grown organic, I'm rambling again. But then stop. Anyways, that's a conversation for another time. Like, that's just the lack of intelligence, period, end fucking quotes. It's just a greedy asshole with no intelligence. I'm gonna have to bleep a bunch of this shit out probably because I'm on a rant. But anyways, so I'm gonna put all this stuff away, sort it out, store it up here, and then I'm gonna head, Wanagi and I are gonna head, it's pouring out rain, we're gonna head to Home Depot and run some other errands so I can start building some shelving, and some other things. I've got a ton of projects I need to get going on, and I'm gonna just get enough that I can just boom through a bunch of things. So that's what we're doing. Yeah. Rambler, dude, such a... I promise not to ramble quite so much anymore.